Today's session is very interesting topic. This is very much related to your entertainment. During the pandemic, all of them have only the mobile phone and using the laptop and tab, whatever the instrument we have based on streaming services. We utilized all the instruments nowadays, okay, effectively. So so what are the things to be available? What is happening on this? We'll discuss it here, okay. uh, First, I would like to ask one question to you. Okay, I don't want to repeat what is VIA, what is machine learning, what is deep learning and all. Okay, already you know something about, I think you know something about what is AI. Okay, so definitely you have understood the basics from the previous session. Uh, Anyone can explain the basics of what is mean by AI? What is mean by AI? You can unmute yourself or you have to type the answer in the chat box. What is AI? Branch of CS, building robots, which are applicable of learning and thinking. Okay. So SIM focused on creating machine capable of thinking. Very good. Mogana Sundari. Then machine behave like human being, building smart machine capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. Good. That's all. Huh? Okay. So that means whatever the things you want to be simulate, whatever the human behavior you want to be simulate, you go for the AI. Okay, so this is the main purpose of studying about the AI. So before discussing about our topic, why AI? Okay, so what is the purpose of studying that is AI? Okay, so the first point is future proof. Okay, future proof means future is going to be only on AI. So that means most of the organizations, whatever the intelligence system generated by the organization, the systems are generated through the AI only, because they have huge amount of data. Based on data, they have get some extract some knowledge from that data. Okay, so that's why the future is going to be AI. And if you want to develop your business using the AI, will become mandatory one. Okay, so if you want to develop any business, not only the your business, if you want to develop any business, so the AI will become a mandatory one. So this is very important in future proof. That's why we are discussing the topic now. Okay, so this is a hot topic now. But it reduce the human work, so that's why it become a famous. Okay, it become a famous. The second one is accessibility. So it can access any data such as consumer data, location data, period specific data, age related data. So it can access any type of data. It is the data is not belongs to a particular data. Okay, it contains huge amount of data. That means large amount of data is available, and also you can easily access that data. Depends upon your demand. Okay, so suppose if you want an analysis based on only age, so you can take age related data. If you want an analysis only based on period, that means period specific data. So what are the things to be happening summer, what are the things to be happening winter. So if you want to take like this analysis, you can able to take the specific data from that AI source. Okay, so that is nothing but call it as an accessibility. And second one is that is third one is competitive edge. Competitive edge means we have so many software available in the market. Okay, so but AI lead to topmost position. Okay, AI lead to topmost position, and also AI is much more competitive because of its accuracy and low cost. Okay, so AI normally uh, if you want to develop anything, okay, any software, so we have limited amount of data available in our system. Based on this data only you are developing an application. Okay, so but AI is not like that. Okay, so you can able to combine a number of software also, combine into one, and also you can able to combine any type of data uh, um, for the analysis process. So it is based on competitive edge. And the fear of missing out. All the data are maintained in cloud, and there is no data loss. Okay, you know very well about that. So whatever data, huge amount of data means definitely the data stored in cloud only. It is not possible to store into the system. Okay, so for example, to other software or human calculation, there will be a fear because the data are stored in local system. So if you want to develop an application by using the data, sometimes the data may be corrupted because of power failure or some other reasons. The data may be failed, that is data may be lost. But if you are using whenever we goes to you comes to the big data crunching, so it avoid this fear because the data stored in cloud storage. Suppose even though during the analysis, if you are lost some data, you can able to retrieve the data from the cloud storage. So that's why uh, that is a fear of missing out. So the last point is cost effective. Cost effective means machine lead all the works. That means suppose if you want to give the attendance, okay, daily attendance, if you want to maintain a daily attendance, so no need to maintain manually. Just you have to put one mission, then the mission collected all the information, then making the attendance for the particular student. Suppose if you want to do the salary calculation based on the attendance means, so this and all also look from the machine itself. Okay, so so that's why the machine lead all the work. And the next point is support automated process. Suppose support automated process means so during the admission we can so many applications are received from the student. And so if you want to arrange the application, and also you have to convert it automatically PDF and stored into the database means, if you are write one bot, then you have to put the information within that bot, automatically it will be convert PDF, then uploaded, created the database. And also, so this scenario without human intervention, so you can able to collect the data. So this scenario, the cost will be reduced. Okay, the machine will be maintain all the things. So this is the final point. So that's why we are studying about the AI. So first one is future proof, and second one is accessibility, competitive edge, and fear of missing out, and final one is cost effective. And next one is very, very important one. This is our hot topic today. So OTT platform. So what is mean by OTT platform? So this is nothing but call it as an online streaming services. Okay, this is nothing but call it as an online streaming services. So OTT means over the top media service. Okay, over the top media service. So whatever the content, if you want to taken from the any online services via internet is nothing but call it as an OTT. Okay, you that is streaming also, the same definition is applicable also streaming. The streaming processes occur within that OTT. So this is one of the platform for the streaming services. Okay, so streaming services means you can get the content. That means you can able to provide the content to the user via internet. This is nothing but call it as an streaming services. Okay, so OTT means, because our topic is trends of online streaming services using AI. Okay, so it is purely based on media service. So that's why I'm taken OTT platform here. Okay, so what is OTT means? It is a media service offered directly to the user via internet. Okay, via internet. So that is nothing but call it as an OTT. Okay, so what is that is how it does work. How it does work means, you heard about the things set top box. Okay, set top box. So normally we call it as set top box. So using the set-top box only, initially the cable TV operator and provide the TV oriented services through that box only. So the similar technology is used in OTT also. So in foreign countries, they have used that box without antenna. Okay, in India, it is not like that. So we have a box, but we use the antenna. So what are the streaming services we received through the antenna only? We received in inside the home. Okay, so but in foreign country, so the box is available. Just we can take the cable from the outside. The cable will be connected within that setup box. Then setup box connected to the TV or some other sources. We can able to receive the media services via the internet. Okay, so this is the small introduction about the OTT. Then example for the streaming services. You know very well about that. There are so many examples available: Hotstar, Netflix, that is Prime Video, YouTube. So this, all the things are example for the streaming services. Then advantages of that is OTT. So advantages of OTT means watch movie, that is during COVID instead of theater. So nowadays, not possible to go in to see the cinema in a theater itself. So we can watch the movie in a home itself. It is also possible by using the this streaming services. And the second one is watch at your own time. Watch at your own time means, initially the streaming services are provided based on time and day. Okay, so time and day means, that means if you want to see the that is a program. One program is in TV. During my college days, it was telecasted on every Friday 8 p.m. If I miss the chance, I don't get the opportunity to watch again. Okay, so whenever it telecasted in a particular day, the time, so that time and that day only, I can possible to watch that particular program. But nowadays, it is based on video on demand. So I point out this point, what is mean by video on demand. Video on demand means, today, if you are missing any program from the TV show, okay, you can watch some other time. Okay, you can watch, that means you can able to download any time from the media services. You can able to watch the same thing in some other time. So this is called as video on demand. Okay, this is called as video on demand. Okay, next concept is movie on demand. That means based on the that is based on the second point, watch at your own time. Okay, watch at your own time means, so the first two pointers, video on demand. Video on demand means, that means if you are missing any program, you can able to download any time and you can able to watch any place and anytime. So that is nothing but call it as an video on demand. Movie on demand means, um, that means, suppose your grandfather want to see Veerabandi Kattabomman movie. This is old movie. Okay, it is not currently available in media services. So if you want to get this movie based on only the request method, it is not possible to get from the directly from the media services. So how you are getting this means, first you send request to the currently using streaming services. Okay, first you have to send the request to the currently using the streaming services. It may be Amazon or Netflix. Okay, it may be Amazon or Netflix. They provide the movie for rent. Okay, they provide the movie for rent, so you can able to get the movie from the services, then you can able to watch. So this facility currently started from Tata Sky in India. So previously the facility is not available in India, but currently the facility is available only in Tata Sky. So whatever the movie we want to watch, you can able to watch based on rent uh, manner. Okay, so this is nothing but call it as an movie on demand. Okay, then and one more method is red box method, so which is not available in our country. So it is available in US. Okay, so if you want that means red box method means it is available in front of all the big shop in US. One box is available in front of all the big shop in US. So whatever movie if you want to watch, just type the movie and pay the money, then get CD from the red box. Okay, so uh, so like this manner you can able to get the movie through the red box. So what are the media services available? Available means, so first method is based on video on demand, and second one is second one is movie on demand, and third one is red box method. Okay, so based on this you can able to get the streaming services uh, uh, from the Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube, and so on. Okay, then third one already discussed, and fourth one, multiple times you can watch the same movie. Okay, multiple times you can watch the same movie, and also you can share your account with different member. So already you have you register in Amazon, means if you want to watch a particular movie, and if you want, then share the movie content to your friends means also possible by using the online streaming services. So this is the main advantages of OTT. Okay, in YouTube. Then disadvantage, internet data availability. So that is a very big problem for us. So the consistent internet is not possible to get. So that's why that's why it is not possible to view or display in a screen. So and second one is payment method. So the important or very valid streaming services is based on payment method only. If whenever you pay, then only you can possible to watch the video. So this is the second disadvantage of the online streaming services. And third one is more advertisement. Suppose the video freely available means, so you have to during the video they will put more advertisement, which is irritated for the user, and content to show. Kindly mute your audio and video also. Parthiban, Parthiban, kindly switch off your video. Okay. Then content to show. So content to show means assume that the father watched one movie. Okay. உதயகுமார் சார் பார்த்திபன் டியை கொஞ்சம் ரிமூவ் பண்ணிடுங்களேன் ப்ளீஸ்.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry, guys. Um, Content to show means assume that the father watched one movie and the same mobile is used by their children. Also can see the same. So this is a very, very drawback in the online streaming services. Buffering of video due to low bandwidth, the video may be buffered. Okay, so this is disadvantages of services. Then how AI is used in streaming services. Okay, so this is the analysis taken on 2020, but it will be vary day by day. So it is not constant one. One day the Prime is in top position, one day Netflix is top position, and one day YouTube, or it is not a consistent one. It is vary day by day, not a year or a week or month. It vary day by day. Then AI, that means how AI is used in streaming services means, so AI decide what to show. So it is based on search, preference, history of view, location, willingness of user age. So search means whatever content you are typed in a search engine box. So it will be collect all the information in your account. Okay. So whenever you are typing the content into the searching engine, it will be refer with the previous content also. According to that, it will be retrieve the information from the database and content to be give to the user. Okay, then preference. So based on your first search, it will be give some trends to you. Okay, that means related information will be displayed according to that. Then how the related information is displayed means already told you, it is based on history of your view only, and also based on your location. Suppose if you want to see the Tamil Nadu election result means, it will be show only the Tamil Nadu election result. If suppose if we show the Karnataka election result means it is not correct. So that's why the location parameter also included within that streaming services. Then willingness of the user. Okay, willingness of the user also consider, and also consider the age. Depends upon the age only, the particular video or particular the things to be displayed on a screen. So so like this manner, the AI using the streaming services. Just like that, it is not taken a content from the cloud storage and not put into the streaming services. Okay, it will be analysis the data, then only it will be put the content on a screen. So how it is analysis means, it is based on this parameter only: search, preferences, history of view, location, willingness of user, ages, and all. Okay, then next, recommendation. So whatever the things you can get from the streaming services, it is based on only the recommendation. Okay, only the recommendation. So mostly if you are using Netflix, definitely we can able to get 80% accurate value. And how you are receiving the information from the Netflix means by using the machine learning algorithm. So how you are getting the value from the Netflix will be discussed later. So whatever the streaming services you are getting nowadays, all the streaming services is based on only the recommendation system. Okay, so you are predicting something, according to that it will be recommended some value to you. Then based on this only, you can able to view something on a screen. Okay, then AI and ML logic. For example, restaurant order in a hotel. Okay, so this is you can able to order through the online in a hotel. Suppose if you want to order the spicy food in the restaurant. Okay, so what is happening in the future? So what is happening in the future means it is available in your then foreign country, but it is not available currently in India. But how you can able to get the tasty food, that is food from according to your taste. Okay, that means first it collect the personal data. It consider the following factor. So number of hits in a home. So how many number of kids in a home. So it will be collected that information first. It is order for father or mother or kids. So this information also collected. So according to the age factor, everything to be collected. Then it will be insist to the cook. So you have to add only 5 gram of chili powder to this to the dish for the adult. And if it is small boy means you have to add 2 gram of chili powder for preparing the food. So like this manner, the instruction to be given to the cook also. So this is AI and ML logic. So if you are developing the logic like that, so during the scenario, so this is one of the example. So you can think by own, and what are the things to be added for providing the quality. Okay, quality of the food, quality. Based on that, you have to measure the all the parameter and apply the all the parameter, then produce a result. So this is AI and ML logic in restaurant example. And second example is based on DB. Okay, so user ask data. Okay, some user is asking the data. Asking the data means if it is normal application. If it is normal application means you are typing some query, select star from table, and whatever the table content you have, that table content is provided on a screen. That's all. So that is the problem is over. In it is based on DB. Okay, if you are using the database, but whenever you are using the AI, user ask that is for the data. So the ML, that is machine learning algorithm, apply the filter method from getting the data from the cloud. Okay, according to your requirement. Okay, so according to a requirement, so it will be filter the data, and whatever data you need, that data only taken from the cloud. Okay, after that, based on your expected result, you can apply the algorithm, then you can able to get the suggestions from the program. Okay, so this is AI and ML logic. This is the second example.
ಏನ್
Then
ಸುಕರ
there are
ಯಾರು
so many
ತುಂಬಾ
online
ಐದಲ್ಲ
services available. One is YouTube, Amazon, Netflix. So what are the major factor available? This three. Okay, what are the major factor available? This three. One is content selection. So content the content selection is very very important one. So that means if you have a blog, assume that, okay, if you have a blog, the blog contain only the limited information. Okay, you can get what already feed into the blog, that content only you can able to received. Okay, but the streaming services can provide any content. So there is no restriction available. Okay, there is no restriction available. So the whatever the user require, according to the user requirement, it will be provide the content to the user. But you can able to get any content from the streaming services. So this is nothing but call it as an content selection. And second one is advertisement. What advertisement to show, it also decided by AI. Okay, so whenever if you are watching the YouTube video, assume that, okay, there are so many advertisement available during the session. So how it was happening means, it is the advertisement is not fixed one. Okay, the using the ML algorithm, there are different type of advertisement uh, is included during the sessions. So it is decided by the algorithm only. It is not fixed one, it is not advanced one. So, okay, so it is based on purely reactive manner. It is not based on proactive manner. It is purely based on reactive manner. So this is the main concept used in advertisement. And the third one is filter the content based on recommendation. Okay, filter the content in based on recommendation. Based on the age and the searching element, it will be recommended the content to the user. Okay, definitely whatever content you are request in YouTube. So already the account information is available in YouTube or any other services. Okay, so it will be checked with your age. According to that age only, it gives the information to you. So this is filter content in recommendation. Then offensive content warning, that is emotional behavior. Offensive content warning means sometimes the unwanted content also can be possible to visible. Okay, in that time, AI gives some suggestion like, do you want to continue? So like this suggestions will be occur. So if you are giving yes means you can continue the content. Otherwise, if no means it's stop for providing the particular service. So this is nothing but call it as an offensive content warning. It is purely based on emotional behavior. Okay, it is purely based on emotional behavior. And next one is machine learning from user input. Okay, machine learning from user input means that is using the finger. Then you are moving around the screen means according to your movement, it will be identify something. Then based on that, it will give uh, some content related for your searching. Okay, so that is machine learning from user input. So then not only the finger movement, based on skip, watching hours on particular video, uh, also consider for the recommendation. And next point is video keywords. So already I told you each user in YouTube has separate account. Okay, whatever searching words were asked already from the user, all the searching words are stored in their account itself. Okay, so whatever the searching elements, we have all the things is available in an account. So based on this, it understood the understand the user requirement and provide the content to the user. Okay, provide the content to the user. So this is video keyword. So the in this position also we apply the filtering mechanism for filter the particular searching element. Then search video for the user. Then whatever the things you are given, what is the content you want to be need given in the search engine, according to that the video will be displayed on a screen. Then language preference also available. So if you want to be watch the streaming services is based on Tamil or English or anything, depends upon the user requirement, it will be provide the information to you. Suppose if you are seeing always Tamil movie or always Tamil content means first it will most of the recommendation is based on only Tamil. It is not English. Okay, so this all the factors is considered whenever if you are searching the content from the media services. The AI will consider this all the parameter. According to that, the data will that is the content will be displayed on a screen. So this is the factor available used in YouTube, Amazon, Netflix. If you have any doubt, you ask me. Next, how videos are recommended. So the same thing will be repeated. Searching the keyword, movie relevance, that is matching. So then movie like or dislike, comments on video, channel subscription, repetition of same or similar video. So according to that, you can able to get the recommendations from the Netflix. So this is the Netflix parameter. This all the parameters are Netflix parameter. The Netflix first one. So how the Netflix provide the services to the customer. Okay. So understand the customer behavior. First it understand the customer behavior. Customer behavior means browsing, stop, repeat, forward, like, dislike. And according to that, it will be prepare the content for the specific group. Okay, then it will be recommended. Second one is recommend what to watch and drivers to their choice. So according to that, it will be give some recommendation. Okay, so the recommendation, how you are prompting recommendation keeps on giving the recommendation in the Netflix. So whenever if you are watching the movie in the Netflix, it is keeps on giving some suggestion to you. So how the that is how it is generated automatically, repeatedly, means so by using the auto generate thumbnail and the prompt to see more and more. So based on this, it will be displayed. And one more main features available in a Netflix is streaming optimization. Streaming optimization means your device is not supported for the picture quality. The picture quality is too high in Netflix compared to other channel. The Netflix is too high. So whenever if you are open a Netflix, if it is a normal device means it is not possible to display the same quality in your mobile. So depends upon your device, the picture quality, it does not reduce the picture quality. According to your device, it will be convert the picture, the things to your device. So that is nothing but call it as an streaming optimization. So this is a very very important point. Netflix never sacrifice the quality. So and that's why it is in top position now. So this is the main feature of the Netflix. And next one is, suppose you are watching one movie, you want to be fix the particular actor for your picture. So that's a situation. You can take the photo from that movie, and also you can easily find out the location of the particular actor, where the actor is currently available, and what is the location of the actor also possible to find out by using the Netflix. So after that, you can able to fix the appointment to the actor, and also you can able to fix the call sheet for your cinema. So this is also possible through the Netflix. Then most of the editing process is done by manually, but some of the time the editing is not properly done by the manual process. They needed to improve the quality of the editing process. So that scenario, so the editing process also available in a Netflix. So whenever give the cinema, that is whenever put the cinema into the Netflix environment, so automatically it will be apply the editing process, then remove the unwanted things from the cinema. Okay, so it is not only apply in already edited process. The editing also directly possible by applying the Netflix. So this is also another advantage of using the Netflix. And one more thing, if you are seeing one movie, suppose Netflix is that is developed three movies, assume that. So that scenario, it is related to your searching content means it will be recommended their own cinemas in that suggestion box. Okay. um, and also it is used to get the different location from the different cinema and collect together and put it into one place and give the recommendation to the director or any other person. So this is also possible by using the Netflix. So Netflix has so many features in their software. Okay, but this may only one drawback from the Netflix is whatever the content you feed, according to that only it will be taken. So it is purely based on cinema that some other the it has a video content. Whatever the video content already had, according to that only we can able to retrieve. But we have so many features available under this. So the main feature already told you, streaming optimization. So whenever you are applying the analysis is based on video. Suppose if you want to apply the analysis in online courses. So how the student are listening the class, and if you want to find out like this and how your picture is displayed properly to the receiver end. So everything you can possible to achieve by using this mechanism. You can able to follow the Netflix for this other streaming optimization. This is also available, and editing also very important. And whatever the major content you have discussed, that if you want to highlight that content, also possible by using the Netflix. So this is the recommendation system. This all the recommendation systems available in a Netflix. Next, Netflix recommendation system using the collaborative model. Collaborative model means how the Netflix recommended the picture to the user. Means, so see the example here, there are 4 picture available and 3 different person also available. So one is watching the 3 movie, and another one is watching the 2 movie, one person is watching 1 movie. So it will be give the recommendation to all. Here I am given an example for who is watching only one terror movie. So what the movie, all the movies are based on only the terror movie. So based on the rating and also the similarity. So it will be checking with the similarity. Whatever the movie already you have seen in the online streaming services, and what you are like, and based on your watching time and everything, it will be measure some parameter. So it will be apply that parameter into another movie. According to that, it will be give the suggestion to the user. Okay, so this is the happening in a Netflix collaborative model. So this is example. So what are the general recommendation model available? Means there are 2 general recommendation model available in our area. Okay, so the first one is content filtering model, and second one is collaborative filter model. So see the diagram here. So this is the diagram is based on watching the movie and everything. So how the matrix is derived means it is based on this graphical representation. So there are 4 user and there are 4 cinemas available here. Then user watch them based on watching the cinema, the value will be derived here. So the highest watching time is highlighted in darker line, and lowest watching time is in lesser line. There is no watching the particular cinema by the user is um, um, by red line, dashed line. Okay, so based on this picture, so you can possible to derive this matrix. Okay, there are few places not filled, so that is nothing but call it as a missed value. So how you are finding the missed value based on a recommendation method. So that situation, we have so many factors available for giving the conclusion, for giving the recommendation for the user. You can watch this movie, this is also too good. So like this manner, if you are giving the recommendation. So here I have taken an example. I used only 2 features, only comedy and another one is action. So whenever the user watch 4 time in comedy movie, then like this manner, second user, the same user not watching the action movie 0 time, it is marked as 0. So then what is the movie is how the features also connected to film also. So there is the particular user not watching the horror movie. So it is also marked as 0, and it is the particular user watching the comedy movie 4 times means it is marked as 4. So 4 into 0, the user have two parameter, one is comedy and 0. The first one is 4 and second one is 0. 4 into 0, 0. Then based on the watching the movie, this is his selection, and after watching the movie also we have some parameter 4 into 0. Then add this two value, finally you can get value. So that is nothing but call it as an suggested value of the particular user. Okay, the user can watch the things, or you can able to fill it the missing value into the matrix. Okay, so first you have to construct this matrix. It contains user and features, and the second you have to construct this matrix. It contains features and picture. Finally you have to construct one more matrix. Is one is user, another that is a row has a user and a column has a picture. uh, then finally, the missing values are found. That is based on content filtering. So how the missing values are found means multiply this two value and multiply this two value and add this two value. Finally, we can calculate like that. So this is done with estimation matrix. So not so accurate and is simplicity. That's all. Ask the question and then analysis. It is derived from the human mind. That's all. So it is not applying any AI mechanism under the content filtering. Okay. So whenever goes to the collaborative filtering, so it is not compared with only two parameter about the customer. Okay. So in content filter, you are using only the two parameter for analysis purpose. So in collaborative filtering, we have 50 parameter means it will be take all the 50 combinations and derive the table. So finally it will be produce the final matrix. It is based on latent features. So that means analyze with user preference data. It is purely based on data. It is not based on human mind. So the content filtering means it is whatever thinking the human mind, according to that the missing data will be placed. Okay, but collaborative filtering, it is not like that. The preference analysis with the user preference data, according to that the missing value will be found. Okay, so this is nothing but call it as an content filtering and then collaborative filtering. So this collaborative filtering method is applied in a Netflix streaming services. Okay, so this is main important point. Then next, YouTube AI reference model. Okay, so YouTube means YouTube use Polaroid algorithm, but it is not sure that the algorithm is used um, for the searching content. Okay, they because the YouTube also very much tie up with Google. Okay, so if you are using the Netflix, it has a particular content only. Already I told you, whatever feed that instruction into the Netflix, that according to the instructions only you can able to get the information from the Netflix. If you are using YouTube means there is no restriction available for the content. You can able to take any content because it is tie up with Google. So the whatever information available in a Google, you can able to take any information through the YouTube. So this is the main advantage of the YouTube. But YouTube use the AI mechanism for the searching content. Okay, so how the recommendation will be implemented by using the AI means it is based on only the reference model. It is not applying any other method. It is used on only the reference model. If, for example, the two friend watching the movie means the friend may be recommended to watch the movie in another friend. So this is nothing but call it as a reference model. This reference model only applied in a YouTube. Okay, so how the AI applied in this means the Google employee only decided the AI mechanism for the YouTube. This is reference model. Then example of movie relation. So if you watch Dinosaurs movie, next you can see the Jurassic Park movie in recommendation. So it was happening whenever you are using the YouTube or Netflix or anything. If you watch King Kong movie, next Godzilla versus Kong in recommendation. So this is example picture given here. Then example of watching that is content relation. Content relation means as already I told you, if you want to see the prime minister, Tamil Nadu's prime minister speech means this is your searching content means it will be give only the Tamil Nadu information. Suppose if we are giving the Karnataka information means the AI never applied in on that. So whenever AI happening, then only you can able to get this the right information on a searching place. And the hot one is COVID. If you want to search COVID in YouTube or Google, next will be vaccine related advertisement will be displayed on a screen. So this one, that's all. If you have any question, you ask me.
Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask the resource person, or else you can post your queries in the chat box. Participants, if you have any queries, you can post your queries in the chat box.
Udhay Kumar sir, start the StreamYard.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So we have one demo session. So how you are creating the live without using Zoom environment.
Ma'am, I hope the screen is visible, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am.
So if you have a system, you go to StreamYard. This is a tool available for creating the YouTube live session. Then create your login. Just you have to type your email here. Then the passcode will be generated through the mail only. So you get the passcode. Go to the login. Then create broadcast. and add a destination. Suppose if you want to create a live in YouTube channel, means you select YouTube channel. Click resume. And give the title here. Then whatever mode you want to be, give public or private, just you have to select the option here. Then click OK. And also you have to enable your video and audio. Enter studio. Then invite a participant through the link.
Ma'am, shall I post that link in chat box, ma'am? Or else? Okay, okay.
And there are so many views available here. So it depends. Already you have some content, means first you have to get the content. So whenever create the destination, so that scenario you have to add your PPT and everything. So whatever photos, if you want to upload, the photo to be upload from the starting itself. So whenever included that photo, automatically it will be included in this screen itself. Then
Ma'am, students, I'm waiting for the students to join me. I think
okay, so there are so many visions available. Change the vision, Uday Kumar.
okay, ma'am.
Change the vision. There are so many visions available. So according to your presentation, you can able to change the vision also. Suppose one side you put your content and one side your video is posted. Suppose if you want to larger your video, and equally if you want to display the both content and the things, if you want to add 4% for discussion or 2% or discussion, you can also possible to add here. So like this manner you can able to create your live session using the YouTube. So the tool name is StreamYard.